my channel, Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, we will be doing my carb cycling day, what I eat in a day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch my last video of my what I eat in a day carb cycling. It'll pop up at the end of this video for y'all to click on, and I explain a little bit of what I am doing. So carb cycling, basically I have started doing it twice a week, and the rest of the days I do keto low carb. This isn't recommended for beginners. You do have to be fat adapted and in ketosis for a long period of time. I have been doing keto for about 3 years, so I need to change it up a bit because I did start working out. You do have to do this if you do start carb cycling. It's like I prefer it for people like 6 months and over. You've been doing keto for a while, and you do have to be working out. So I work out about 6 days a week. You definitely had to work out, and basically we are just flipping my macros today. Usually on my low carb days keto, I do regular keto, so it's all high fat, mid protein, low carb. So these days where I do it twice a week, we're flipping that pyramid. We are doing low fat, high protein, high carb. So I hit about 50 to 100 carbs these days, usually about 100 depending what I'm eating. And I work out, and I never have bad carbs. These are all going to be whole healthy carbs. Most of these meals can be keto as well, and I'll explain a little bit what I mean. So a lot of these meals I make are keto, and then I just incorporate that one high carb that gives me my high carbs for the day and my high protein. And they're just very whole, delicious meals that you can definitely incorporate if you are doing this journey just like I am. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get my workout in here in a bit, but usually I like to go ahead and start off with the protein shake. This protein shake is so good, and it is keto approved. There's just one high carb that I do add in there. I just add in some bananas, and that is going to be my high carb for this morning for our breakfast. And the rest is keto approved, so if you do want to make a shake, you can definitely do so, and I'll tell you how. But yeah, I'm really excited to go ahead and get this day started. I have been loving these high carb days, and it has been doing me really well. I've been feeling slim, I've been feeling good, and I think it's really working out for me. So I can't wait to see my progress at the end of this month. We are on day 10 of the challenge, if I'm not mistaken. And I have been doing my 100 sit-ups 6 times a week, and I see y'all checking in, doing y'all sit-ups, posting y'all's meals. So thank y'all so much if y'all joined in on the 30-day challenge. These days are going to be flying by, but I really want to incorporate the 100-day challenge. The 100-day challenge, the 30-day challenge with 100 sit-ups 6 times a week, because I feel like it'll make great progress for everybody. So I'm really glad you are staying on track with that. I cannot wait to see y'all's progress. But yeah, we're on day 10, and we have been doing really good. We are almost to the finish line, because I'm telling you, these days always fly by. If you didn't get to join on this challenge, guys, I do challenges all the time. So make sure you keep your eye out for the next challenge, because usually I kind of do them back to back. But alright guys, let's go ahead and get our protein shake in for this morning. I have been fasting since like 7 p.m. yesterday. I've been drinking water this morning. Usually I wake up and try to drink my water, and then we'll get in our shake. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this shake is super simple to make, guys, and I am tracking my macros. So usually when I do my keto days, guys, I'm so used to eating keto that I really don't track my macros. I kind of know how much to eat, how much to serve, and kind of stay in my window because I've been doing it for so long. But on these days, I definitely like to track to just make sure I am hitting my high carb days, staying still in a calorie deficit window, having low to moderate fat, and all that good stuff. So I do like to track because I'm still getting used to it. So what I use is Carb Manager. If you didn't know, if you're new here, I use Carb Manager to track all my information. And if you need to find your macros, go ahead and refer to my last video. I have it in the description on how to find your macros. It's on a website, and it really did help out a lot to go ahead and do that. So everybody has a different protein intake goal, guys. What I've learned, you have to hit 1 gram of protein per body weight. So at the moment I weigh about 130 pounds. I jumped from 130 to 133. I weigh about 130 pounds, so I try to aim for 130 grams of protein a day on my high carb days. So yeah, that everybody has a different protein intake, if you didn't know, a different calorie intake, and all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start tracking. So for this shake, I did this shake last week and I really enjoyed it. You could use strawberries if you like, but I still had some blueberries on hand, so I'm gonna use up my blueberries. And then next time I'll probably add in some strawberries. But it's been so hard to find some frozen strawberries and bananas. It's insane. So, well, at my store at H-E-B, it's been hard to find. So I always, like, my kids, sometimes I'll buy like bananas and they don't really eat them, and once they start turning brown, I'll just freeze them and it's the same thing. So I mean, it's cheaper too than buy like frozen bananas already sliced. So that's what I usually do. Or you can just buy a container of blueberries and freeze them yourself. But yeah, it's been sold out. I don't know why. Everybody's buying frozen strawberries and bananas. They're all making shakes. So we're going to go ahead and start going in. So I'm going to go in with the whole banana, which was like 1 cup the last time. So you go ahead and search a banana, and I'm going to put in 1 cup of banana. We're going to go ahead and add this into my blender. Okay, I went ahead and peeled the skin off my banana. We're going to go ahead and add that in. Now I have some frozen blueberries. These are keto approved, so if you're making your shake keto, I just like to give y'all tips on how to make this keto, because I know y'all love to watch my videos, but not everybody is doing carb cycling at the moment. So if you're doing carb cycling, your healthy carb up will be the banana. But if you're just doing a regular keto smoothie, you can definitely do this. Just keep out the banana, incorporate strawberries, blueberries, red berries, or blackberries. So we're going to go ahead and scan in 1 cup of some blueberries. Guys, I am sorry if y'all see like a little gnat, because I have been having fruit flies and they're driving me insane. Okay, we're going in with 1 cup of blueberries, which is 13 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of fat, and 70 calories. And I'll tell you the macros at the end of this for the whole shake. And that was my last serving of blueberries. We gotta get some more. We got 1 cup exactly. Okay, so then for my protein powder, let me scan it in real quick. This is a protein powder that I've been using this past week. I have just barely started trying it. I really enjoy it. The flavor is super good. It doesn't have like a bitter after protein taste at all. So I really, really like it. And this one is keto approved too. So this is by Alani. I know a lot of y'all said that y'all have tried their brand and y'all really enjoy it. They even have like energy drinks, they might have coffee drinks, I'm not sure, but I've seen all kinds of drinks. But this is their protein powder. Now this one is the fruity cereal flavor. I was trying to see if they had a regular vanilla flavor for my shakes, but they didn't have none at H-E-B. Maybe they were sold out. But I actually really enjoy this fruity cereal one, even though it's like, it tastes like Fruit Loops. I was trying to find the name of that cereal in my last video. It was Fruit Loops. I couldn't remember the name for the life of me, but that's exactly what it tastes like. And I think it goes well with the like smoothie, because it has fruits, so it all tastes fruity and it's super good. But I'm pretty sure they have other flavors. If you don't want to give this flavor a try, this will run you about almost $30 at my H-E-B. 15 servings. You got 110 calories for 1 scoop. 2 net carbs, less 1 gram of sugar, and 23 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat. So I'm really enjoying this protein powder. I highly recommend it. This is the one that we're going in with, and like I said, it is keto approved if you do want to try it. So we're gonna go in with the 1 scoop. I already scanned it in. Is it the line that is the 1 scoop? Add 1 scoop, 68 ounces. See, because they have like a line right here, but I'm guessing it's the whole scoop probably. Or is it this much? See, this is what confuses me. Because there's like a line right here. Does that mean that that's where the protein powder goes, guys? Let me know, or is it just the whole scoop itself? I'm guessing it's the whole scoop. We're just going to go in with that. But y'all let me know. Because look, you see how there's like a little line right here? I don't know if that's where the protein powder goes, or you just fill it to the top. So let me know if y'all know anything on that. I'll be confused sometimes with this stuff. Okay, and then we're going in with some unsweetened almond milk. Of course, this is keto as well, if this is what you want to use for your liquid. Or you can just go in with water, but I prefer like milk, if you know what I mean. We're going to go in with 1/2 cup. Oh, and another thing, I recommend for your fruit to be frozen. It just helps the consistency way better in your smoothie, and it tastes way better in my opinion for it to be frozen. So 1/2 cup of milk, and then that's all we're putting in our shake today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click smoothie and let it blend. Okay, it's done blending. It always turns this pretty color from the blueberries. Okay, and then I just go ahead, pour it in whatever glass you want. I don't know why. I like to go in with this mason jar. Look at that. Oh, and it smells so good with the banana. All right, guys, and we have our protein smoothie for this morning before I get my workout in. Let me tell you the macros really quickly on this. So if you do make this with the bananas, blueberries, and protein powder, we got 27 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, 328 calories, and 43 net carbs. So we're on track for this morning, and I promise you it's so good. It is so good. This is one of my favorite shakes to make now. I really enjoy it. And then for my keto days, I'll just switch out the fruit, and it's still a really great smoothie. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit this down. Before we get started our workout today, we're going to be aiming for a leg workout. I'm going to go reply to some emails, comments, and messages. That's usually what I do in the morning to take the time to reply to anybody that needs any help. If you do need any help, guys, along your journey, always feel free to message me on my Keto with Sammy Facebook page, Instagram. It's always linked in the bio below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. But I'm going to go ahead, sit down, and enjoy my protein shake. I got my leg workout in. I got my 100 sit-ups in for the 30-day challenge. Felt super good. I took a shower. I know I look like boo-boo today, but it's okay because we're just going to be here at home, getting some things done here at home, playing games with my husband. We're just relaxing, guys. It's so hot outside. We don't want to go do anything outside. It is too hot. But yeah, we're going to be inside today and just relaxing, basically. So I just threw something on really quickly. So sorry if I look like boo-boo. But we about to get started on my first meal because after that workout, and now I'm super hungry. It is currently 3 o'clock. I usually have my shake in the morning. I work out. And then around 3 o'clock, I have lunch. And then we'll have dinner. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to make a super simple salad. Last week, I made a taco salad, I believe. And this week, I'm making a barbecue chicken salad. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and start gathering my ingredients. So I'm going in with some chicken, some lettuce, tomato, kind of like the same thing last week, except this week it's gonna be chicken. And then we're gonna have a barbecue sauce. I made a video on some sugar-free barbecue sauce. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I just posted it a couple of days ago. So that's the barbecue sauce I'm going to be using. And my carb up for this lunch will be black beans. So everything else will be keto if you do want to make a regular barbecue chicken salad. All you're going to leave out is the black beans because that is going to be my carb up for this lunch. So I have some chicken breasts, or some chicken breast tenderloins right here that I went ahead and have in my fridge. You can go in with regular chicken breast if you'd like to. Now I'm seasoning my chicken breast with some salt and pepper or tenderloins. And then you're going to want some ranch seasoning. I'm only using like very little just to season the chicken breast. So you don't need much. Yeah, it just adds really good flavor. A little ranch and barbecue kind of mix. Then we got some romaine lettuce. Look, I took out a piece of cilantro. We got some romaine lettuce for my lettuce. You can go in with any kind of lettuce you want. I had some red onion left over from last week on my salad. So we're going to chop some up. And then we're going to go in with some tomato. And then this is going to be my carb up. So we have a can of black beans that we're going to go ahead and rinse. So usually what I have been doing that I think found really good for me. So y'all know I do carb up days twice a week. So these meals I eat on my next carb up day too. So not tomorrow, but the next day I think I'm having another carb up day. I'm going to have the same meals. And I just find it cheaper that way. for dinner and for lunch. So I'll just make sure I get enough for 2 meals twice a week, and then it just saves on money. And then the next, or the second day that I have it for this week, I don't have to come up with another meal that I'm going to be having until next week. So I'll have this today, I'll have it for my next lunch in 2 days, and then the same goes for dinner. And it just keeps it cheaper, and you don't have to sit there and plan out so many meals for the week, and it just keeps you in budget, because I know things are super expensive. So if you want to prep it, you could definitely do that. I just find I like fresh food. I don't know why I don't like to prep food depending on what it is. I like my food fresh. So I'll kind of, even if it's just a salad, so that day I just have to cook up the chicken, and it doesn't take long at all. But if you definitely want to prep it, it helps save some money and it keeps you on track. I always tell people to make sure you plan ahead of time, because it does keep you on track. Okay, and then for my dressing, we're gonna make a barbecue dressing. It's a barbecue salad. So we're gonna mix in some seasoning, of course, but it's gonna be a mix between sugar-free barbecue sauce and some Greek yogurt. I know it sounds super weird, but it's super delicious. And I like using Greek yogurt sometimes for dressing because it's less calories. So give it a try. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. But let's go ahead and get started on cooking up our chicken. Okay, since we are tracking, we have to weigh out my chicken. So I have my food scale right here. I'm gonna turn this on and zero it out. And I went ahead and searched in my Carb Manager chicken tenderloins, and I'm gonna see how many ounces I can go ahead and have. Okay, so I went ahead and got out 4 chicken tenderloins. I feel like this may be a good little portion for me. I'm gonna cut out this little tender piece. Okay, I have that piece cut out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it and see how much it comes out to. I'm gonna weigh in ounces. That's usually what I like to go in with, and then it does have ounces on the Carb Manager. So this is 8 ounces, but I'm gonna go ahead and take one out. I'm gonna go in with 6 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna start heating through my pan. We're gonna drop in a little olive oil. Okay, we're gonna start dropping in our chicken and we'll season. Okay, we're gonna season with some salt, some pepper, and then we're gonna go in with that ranch seasoning. I wish I would have found like the bottled ranch seasoning, because you know you could save it, but I only saw these packages, so I'll just save the rest. So we're gonna sprinkle some ranch seasoning on each chicken tenderloin. Okay, I'm gonna cook this side and then we'll flip it to the other side. I usually always cover my chicken just so it cooks more evenly. Go ahead and flip my chicken. And then I'm just going to season the other side with some ranch and a little bit more salt and pepper. Alright guys, once your chicken is cooked through, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my heat and let this sit here, and we're going to prepare the rest of the salad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my romaine. I do not track romaine, guys. I just don't. It's lettuce, you know. But usually I go in with about a cup or so, 2 cups. Just enough for the bottom of my bowl, because I'm going to eat the toppings too, so it gets me nice and full. Alright, so I have about 2 cups of chopped romaine. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this and set it to the side. Alright, now we're chopping up our tomato and onions, and we are weighing this out. So for my Roma tomato, I went ahead and rinsed it, and we're going to go in with half a Roma tomato. These are kind of bigger than the ones I had last week, so we'll see how much we get with this. I always take out that like smushy inside. I don't know why. I don't like it. Went ahead and diced it, and we're going to weigh it out so we can just scan it in accurately into Carb Manager. And I am weighing in ounces. That is 1 ounce exactly of Roma tomato. So I go ahead and go to Carb Manager, and right here you can just put 1 ounce, and that is 1 net carb. And then I'll probably aim for 1 ounce of chopped red onion as well. Alright, and I got my chopped red onion. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start layering my salad. So I have my rinsed lettuce right here. We're going to go in with our red onion and our Roma tomato. Then I went ahead and scanned in my black beans, which is 11 net carbs, 7 grams of protein, 110 calories. Half a cup is a serving size, so we're going to go ahead and put this on my salad. And this is going to be my carb for my lunch. And then we're also adding in our chicken. And all there's left to do is make our dressing. Now for our dressing, I am taking this Greek yogurt. This is not keto approved, but there is keto yogurts out there. This is just a higher net carb kind of yogurt. So I'm only going in with 1 tablespoon. It's not too bad. It's only 7 grams of net carbs, but it has 15 grams of protein, and the sugar is a little high just for like regular keto. So there is some keto yogurts out there that you can definitely get your hands on that I enjoy at HEB, but we're just going to go ahead and go in with 1 tablespoon. And I already scanned it in. It's only, for 1 tablespoon, it's only a net carb. And then this is the barbecue sauce that I made on video a couple days ago if y'all want to check it out. And we're just going in with a tablespoon of this barbecue sauce. I already have the macros saved, so a tablespoon is only 2 net carbs. Then you're just going to add like half a tablespoon of water so it mixes well. We're also going to add in a little bit of that ranch seasoning to give it a little bit more ranch seasoning flavor because I love this stuff. I just add in about a tablespoon. And this is all for this dressing. We're just going to go ahead and give this a good mix. You could double it if you like, but I promise you a little bit goes a long way and it adds super good flavor. Go ahead and just drizzle this over our salad. Alright guys, and this is it. Here is our quick lunch for today. So far, I'll tell y'all the macros on how much I'm having. So far for the day, we have 75 grams of protein. Protein is doing really good. 4 grams of fat. Remember, we're keeping our fat at the minimum because you were flipping your macros when you were doing your carb up days. 642 calories and 60 net carbs. Total carbs is 86 grams. So far, we've had our smoothie and we're about to have our lunch and we are looking good. This total lunch is 17 grams of carbs for this lunch. All right, sorry guys. I don't know what this was doing. It was backing out. It was all over the place. So 17 grams total carbs, 314 calories for this lunch. And it looks super delicious. We're going to go ahead and give this a try. And I'm just drinking water. I've been trying to really up my water intake and really stay on track with that. So I'm just having a bottle of water with my lunch. Sometimes for dinner, I'll go in with something different. But the rest of the day, I really just go in with water. So let's go ahead and give this all a try. We got our black beans. Remember, you can definitely make this keto. Keep out the black beans. Find a keto approved plain yogurt and you can definitely mix it with the barbecue sauce that I have a recipe on and the rest of the ingredients. You can add some cheese to this if you like because that's keto approved and things like that. You can add some cucumber and still make a really delicious salad. So let's go ahead and take a bite. You guys, this barbecue sauce that I made a video on, the bomb. Definitely give it a try. You could prep this even for lunch. Hopefully y'all enjoy this, but I'm about to sit down and enjoy my second meal of the day. All right guys, it's officially time for dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I should have started earlier, but I got distracted. I was playing the game with my husband. But we're gonna make some sweet potatoes tonight. So I have to go ahead and pop them in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 425 degrees. I'm gonna be making some taco stuffed sweet potatoes. So delicious. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so I have 2 pieces of foil. I'm making 2 sweet potatoes tonight because my husband wanted to go ahead and try one because he's never tried it before. So I went ahead and rinsed 2 sweet potatoes because I like to eat the skin. So I got it good, rinsed really well. Then I'm going to go ahead and poke some holes in here. Now I went ahead and researched as to if I should weigh the sweet potato before I cook it or after. And it says that it weighs less once it's cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh it once it's done cooking so I can see how much sweet potato I'm going to be having. I'm going to go ahead and poke holes into each sweet potato. Then I'm going to drizzle each one with some olive oil. Just very little. I'm going to go ahead and rub it in. And then we're going to go ahead and coat all the skin in some olive oil. And these do, like, depending on the size of your sweet potato, they might take about 45 minutes to cook in the oven. So you probably need to start it ahead of time. I should have started it earlier, but I totally forgot. Okay, then what I like to do is I like to take some sea salt. I just sprinkle it on the skin because it gives it really good flavor when you eat it. Just go like that, nothing crazy. Then you're going to go ahead and wrap it into your foil so we can pop it in the oven. And then I just place it right here on the wrap. Make sure the close is up because you don't want any oil leaking. And then these are going to go ahead and bake, and then we'll make the stuffing later. Guys, don't mind me. I look so crazy today. I look so crazy today. But my sweet potatoes are almost done cooking. And while those are finishing up, we can go ahead and get started on the stuffing. So these are a taco stuffed sweet potato. So you're going in with taco stuffings. Like whatever you would like that's healthy or keto approved. I'm going to go ahead and dice up half an onion. So I'm going to create this stuffing as a recipe. And then I kind of just break it down because I'm going to be making 2. So I'll show you how to do that here on Carb Manager. Okay, as always, we're going to go ahead and be weighing out just because it's so much easier. So I'm going to weigh out this half onion diced up. So what you do, since I am going to be making the stuffing for 2 people, it's just easier if you actually create a recipe. So you got to go to add food on Carb Manager. You go to this plus sign and you go to create a recipe. I'm just going to name this sweet potato taco stuffing. Something like that, okay? Whatever you want to name it. There's going to be 2 servings in here. So what I'm going to do first, so you put in how many servings for the recipe, and then you start adding in ingredients. So we're going to go in with the onion, and we're going to weigh it out after we chop it. So you click onion, and we're going to do ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and start chopping it up, and then we'll weigh it. Okay, I don't know why I'm touching my scale. I was like, why is my scale moving over here? Okay. Okay, we got our diced onion. I'm going to go ahead and weigh it out. Okay, so we have half an onion, which is 3.4 ounces. So we're going to go ahead and enter that in. Then for my meat, I'm going in with some ground turkey breast. So I'm just going to go ahead and search this up. And it'll tell you right here how many ounces. So this is a 16 ounce. You can also just scan it in usually. Like H-E-B brand, it's kind of hard to scan it in if it's not already on there. So this is a popular brand. So right here, we're going to go in with 16 ounces. And we're going to divide this. Okay, to my pan, I'm going to add in a little olive oil because I'm going to go ahead and saute my onion first. We're just going to get these nice and translucent before we add in our ground turkey. You could also make this with ground beef, guys, but I've been using a lot of ground turkey just because it's more lean, and I actually prefer it way better than ground beef. I'm going to go ahead and cook my turkey through first, and then I'll season. Okay, while our turkey is basically cooked through, guys, I did use turkey, like white meat, like chicken breast, because my husband doesn't like dark meat, but you can go in with any kind of ground turkey that you like. Now, since this is a taco sweet potato, we are going in with some taco seasoning. I just went ahead and grabbed the less sodium one. I'm going to add a little bit of water in so it helps mix the seasoning well. I just added in 1/3 cup. So we're going to go in with this thick and chunky medium salsa by H-E-B. This is going to give it a little bit of net carbs, but it's so good, guys. It adds great flavor. So with this mix, it's going to be a total of 5 net carbs. So I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/3 cup. You don't have to mix it in. You can just leave it on top, but I find it really good to mix it. And we're just going to let this simmer for a few minutes so all the seasoning can mix well and it continues to cook. And that is all we're putting in our stuffing. My sweet potatoes are done. I'm going to take them out the oven and then we're going to top it. It's super simple dinner, guys. The only thing that takes time is cooking the sweet potatoes. But if you put them in ahead of time, it will not, it'll fly by. It'll cook super quick and easy. Okay, and once it all has simmered and your turkey is cooked through, your stuffing is ready, let's go ahead and start chopping up some lettuce and tomatoes and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the ounce of tomatoes for myself. My husband doesn't like tomatoes, so I'm not going to put none in his. So I'm just going to dice this up. I already took out all my toppings. So you're just going in with taco toppings. I know some people like black olives. You can do that. That is great for you. I'm doing a little bit of sour cream, tomato, lettuce. You can keep the salsa out. Put a different salsa that you like. And some tomato. Oh, and some guacamole. Oh, and cheese. I'll be forgetting all the toppings. We got a little cilantro right here that I went ahead and rinsed off. I'm going to go ahead and smash down just half an avocado because I don't think my husband's going to want some avocado. So I'm just going to go in with some for me. I'm going to add a little salt to taste. Just smash it on down. Alright, and I just rinsed like very little romaine lettuce. We don't like too much lettuce in here. So just enough. And then I'm just going to go in with cheese and sour cream, but that's already prepared. Okay, now that I have all my toppings prepared, I need to weigh my sweet potato. So we're going to go ahead and see how much sweet potato I am going to go in with. Go ahead and take it out the foil, of course. I figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to grab it really quickly. Okay, and we have exactly 12 ounces of sweet potato, and I went ahead and scanned it in. I scanned in all my toppings as well. Really, I just keep track of the tomato. I don't really keep track of like cilantro, of course. Oh, I need to add in the avocado right now. And then we kept track of our cheese. I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of cheese and a tablespoon of sour cream. All right, now let's go ahead and start preparing our sweet potato. I don't know why I like to keep mine on the foil. Go ahead and cut this open first. Literally, it's just like you're doing a baked potato. I'm not going to add any more salt because I feel like the turkey meat already has enough salt with like the guacamole and stuff. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And we have salt on our skin as well. Oh, it smells so good. If y'all have never tried sweet potato before, guys, I promise you it's so good. I was always hesitant to try it, especially with like things mixed into it. And it sounds weird to like put cheese in here or like taco toppings, but I promise you it mixes so well together. Okay, first thing I'm going to put down is a serving size of our ground turkey meat. So where all our protein's coming from. I'm going to go in with some lettuce, some tomatoes, some avocado. This is going to get us so full and it's going to be so good. Then I am going in with the Mexican blend cheese. Guys, you can get like the less fat one. This is just what I had on hand. But if you do get the less fat, it is less calories, so I recommend that. We're just going in with 1/4 cup. And then lastly, we are going in with 1 tablespoon of sour cream. Just regular sour cream. Alright guys, and here is my last meal of the day. I will tell y'all the macros once I'm done, but I'm about to sit down and enjoy this for sure. This is one of my favorites. Y'all need to give it a try with everything, okay? Let's go ahead and take the first bite. Oh my god, I haven't had this in forever. Look at all these toppings. It's so good. Alright guys, let's go ahead and dig in. Guys, this is the best, and this is going to fill me up so good tonight. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend to give this a try. If y'all happen to try it, guys, let me know what y'all think. But alright guys, I'm about to sit down and enjoy my last meal of the day. You guys, I forgot to put cilantro on it. Add your cilantro. I totally forgot. I don't know, I got confused with the lettuce. I was like, something's missing. You guys, just for a little drink tonight, I literally have a little bit left, but I'm going to go ahead and drink the rest of this Minute Maid Zero Sugar Fruit Punch. Really good. It's only 1 net carb for 8 ounces. I don't even have 8 ounces in here. I'm just drinking the rest. My kids attacked it. You know, I have other juices on hand for them, but of course they go for my low carb keto juices, right? But it's okay. So it's only 5 calories, 1 carb, but they have a lemonade flavor as well, and they're super good. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this as my drink. All right, guys, I finished my dinner. It was super good. Definitely hit the spot and filled me right up. So I'm gonna be fasting until tomorrow. I keep getting a lot of comments asked if I fast. I do 16-8. So that's usually what I do every day. Sometimes I'll eat a little bit earlier. It all just depends. Sometimes I'll eat a little bit later. I'll fast for longer. But most of the time I do 16-8. So I'll be fasting from here until tomorrow. So let me tell y'all my macros for the end of the day for my carb up day. So today I had 142 grams of protein, 29 grams of fat. Remember, we're keeping our fat at the minimum. 1,467 calories. I try to stay between the calories I'm supposed to be having are like 1,400, so that's usually where I stay. And then 129 net carbs. So we did awesome today. We had ourselves two delicious meals, and then we had ourselves a protein shake. So hopefully this gives y'all some ideas on what to have, guys. Don't forget to check in for the 30-day challenge. I will be posting that. Make sure y'all do y'all's 100 sit-ups if y'all are doing that challenge as well. And thank y'all so much for joining on the challenge, guys, all the time. And remember, if you did happen to miss this challenge, I will be doing another one very soon. I try to do them back to back as much as I can just to help everybody out and keep y'all on track. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.